welcome back. We are tracking some big changes to the forecast as we move into this weekend and into next week. This weekend, the status quo remains in terms of some pretty warm weather ahead for the day tomorrow. After that, though, we introduce some scattered rain chances that will last for much of the upcoming week. And afterwards, a big cool down on the way. Just wait till you see what those highs will be looking like by next week at this time. As for now, though, those temperatures pretty mild. Temperatures in the mid-60s for most of us. Some locations still hanging on to that 70-degree mark. Defiance, the lone spot, still in the upper 60s. In Paulding, a little cooler off in Warsaw at 64 degrees. Today, most locations made it up into the upper 70s. A few locations hit that 80-degree mark, both in Defiance and Marion. Very similar story will be in place tomorrow too, but just take a moment to look at this. Today our high 77. Guess what we're forecasting for next Saturday? A high of only 55 degrees. That's a big change, an over 20-degree drop in those high temperatures. So it's definitely going to start to feel a lot more like fall as we move into this week. And that's a trend that will really persist through much of the upcoming week. As you see those temperatures dropping just about every single day through the work week, you'll also see those rain chances sticking around too. Though the key word as we move into the latter half and mid part of next week will be scattered rain chances. That's why we have that sun and rain icon there too. Otherwise, really today, while the quiet weather remains, the other story has been the winds with really some pretty breezy conditions. Right now to the southwest at 15 miles per hour in Fort Wayne. Most of us are in that 10 to 15 mile per hour range in terms of winds. Those will persist through the evening. At times we could see the winds gusting to near 30 miles per hour. At times, though, as we move through the day tomorrow, starting to calm down a bit, closer to around 25 miles per hour early Sunday morning. By about midday, closer to that 10 to 15 mile per hour range. Again, these are gusts we're talking about. And by the end of the day, closer to those 10 mile per hour gusts. So really starting to see things calm down as we move into Sunday evening. Storm track radar, very clear, very quiet, though, just a few passing clouds. And we're looking at really a mostly clear evening. But off to the west is where that more active weather is that cold front marked by that cloud cover. A bit of rain off to the north into Wisconsin and Minnesota. Again, that's tracking our way as we move into tomorrow evening and into Monday. So let's time that out for you on Future Track. Again, clear conditions for this evening and really a pretty sunny start to your Sunday with mostly sunny skies. But those clouds will be on the increase as you move through the day. And perhaps we could see a rain shower or two into Sunday evening. I think most of that rain, though, holds off until the day on Monday. This is like a Monday morning around 7 a.m. We start to see those showers track on in. Those could last through the day, and by the evening, looking at some more scattered activity. And these kind of scattered showers are what I expect will be the story for the second half of next week, not looking at a lot of widespread rain. So for the night tonight, still staying pretty mild temperatures in the lower 60s with mostly clear conditions. Into the day tomorrow, back into the 80s, and the last day we'll see those 80s for quite a while, 82 degrees, those clouds on the increase. And again, as we move through the next week, highs dropping down to the 60s for most of next week. And yes, by the end of the week, we're talking highs in the 50s.
I mean, just the difference between today and the next Saturday?
Yes.
That's incredible.
A big change. And again, this time of year in Indiana, that's when we see those big temperature swings. And it does look like this cold trend isn't going to last a long time, but it's definitely a shock and a sign that it's fall.
Yeah, definitely enjoy the weather we get this weekend because it's gonna cool down.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the heat, soak it up tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, Gabe, thanks so much. Coming up next in sports, University of St. Francis volleyball team has a good chance to end its two-game skid tonight, but did they come out on top? Stay with us.